going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Mr. Mixture Spitalik, the Fifth Dimension Gamer, and we are back playing Bloodborne. Um, you know, this game has been real. It's been fun. I have to admit something. For one, praise our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you for another wonderful day. Another wonderful day with the breath of life in our lungs so we can return the breath of life back to Him in a form of worship, in a form of prayer, conversation, and a true covenant with our Lord and Savior, with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. With that being said, um, read your Bibles, say your prayers, folks, and I need to do that more than anyone. I'm going to be spending a lot of time today getting back into my devotionals and making time for Jesus today. To tell you the truth, I'm mostly just waiting for my phone to recharge so I can. Let's get into the game here so I don't have the music interrupting my conversation here. So I'm going to be doing my devotionals tonight. I'm just really waiting for my phone to recharge since it's on 10%. Man, that's quite loud. So one thing I want to say, first of all, is that I kind of got spoilers for this game, even though this is my first time playing it. Finding a Wikipedia, I guess you could say I found an online strategy guide walkthrough for this game, and looking up some detailed information, looking up the New Game Plus, because I found out that the New Game Plus adds on a layer of difficulty, and that you can get that New Game Plus up to about 6 times, and that's basically how you can play the hardest difficulty of this game. Now, you guys, if you know me, you know I like to play all my games on the hardest difficulty. And so far, I would say the hardest game that I've ever played so far, where I'm just completely stumped, is Nera Optima, if I'm saying it right. Nera Optima. I cannot beat the beginning of that freaky game, and apparently you have a lot to fight through before you can get to your first save. And I get into this boss fight. You know, it took me forever to get one past this one area, and finally getting past that area. I think I'm good and just, fighting or whatever. Then I get into another boss fight. And without that knowledge of how the boss fight is going to go, I die instantly every time. And then it takes me forever to get back all the way to that area. And without the knowledge of actually fighting that boss to see what you can block and dodge or whatever, I tend to die pretty quick. And I get and then, I don't go straight back into a boss fight where I can actually gain that knowledge or whatever. I have to go through a slew of freaking crap just to get back to that one area. So that might be the one game that I might actually have to play on a different difficulty. What's even worse is after playing that game, well, obviously I haven't played the game because I'm basically still at the beginning. Is that there's actually a prequel to that game. Like there's a first game to that, so that this game is actually the sequel. So I guess I would have to go play the first game before I could actually even try to attempt playing the second game, or I could just play the second game and go play the first game later on. But I hear there's a huge difference between the games. But with that being said, so one thing I found out about this game that was spoiled for me is that in order for me to get to the New Game Plus, that I basically have to die in this final boss fight. And that I guess if I win the boss fight, I don't get the New Game Plus. And that shit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It's gonna be 1 second. be able to have this one on my own, but that's okay. We'll do the best I can, or what I got, or what I'm allowed to be given, just like everything else in this world. Alright, so the spoiler I got for this is that, so basically if I die in this last battle, that I will be able to do the new game plus, but I guess I won't be able to beat the boss of the game. I guess necessarily, I mean, I don't really know. So since I'm only looking through a strategy guide, I don't really know what awaits for me, how this fight is gonna play out, what tactics I could use, what armor I should be using. I don't know what the enemy is gonna have. I would say best thing for me right now is to take possibly the strongest armor that's gonna give me the best attacks. Maybe something with my fire attacks. I'm not really sure what I should be taking here. As far as I'm almost thinking about just taking my original suit. I think my chainhurst suit is pretty good. Choir garb, that seems pretty good. Executioner's garb. Tomb Prospector, White Church, Black Church. I don't really think I'll be getting any frenzy attacks, but that's the thing. I really don't know what to expect in this last battle. One thing I do know is that I need all 3 umbilical cords to consume all 3 umbilical cords to fight, like, I guess the ultimate boss, which is not gonna happen. So I will definitely have to wait for another gameplay for that. But still, either way, if I die, I get the new game plus. If I don't die, then I guess I can't play the new game plus, which means I'll be able to play a new game just without the new game plus. That means I won't get the added difficulty, which I love more of a challenge. I mean, playing this game as hard as can be. I mean, if they had given me a choice at the beginning of the game to, pretty much choose a difficulty, most likely I would have chosen the hardest difficulty to play this game on. But they just kind of start you out in the game, and once you kind of get the hang of the game, it's pretty difficult at first until once you get the hang of the game, it is quite difficult. But then, even some of the more challenging bosses, eventually I ended up finding a strategy to beat these guys. I guess we're gonna go with the Black Church garb. Do I not have the Black Church garb for gloves? We'll go with the Executioner's Gauntlet, I guess. I'm almost thinking about just going in with my Yarm Hunter my Yarm Hunter set. We do got Black Church. I might go with the white church for everything, just because that seems to give me protection before fire and bolt. I don't know what the last boss is going to be having. I don't know. They might have like a whole set of different attacks: fire, bolt, the cane. Um, I said we'll go with the choir gloves. And we'll go with the black church hat. For my gear, man. So I want that on. My black eye's been good. That takes a lot of bullets. Let's go with, maybe keep that on, and we'll go with some bolt paper here. Beast pellet. Let's take this off. That might come in handy, but that uses way too much. That uses way too much of, and we only got one chance at this. One chance. So I don't know if we should be using some of this stuff before. Okay, well, I thought the fight was just gonna start off as soon as I got in here. It looks like we got some big-shaped crosses in here. Should we just attack the guy? Oh, shit. So that just starts off the fight.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Didn't this guy have like a beard and stuff at the beginning of the game?
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Alright, well, we're in this now. Oh, shit. Up. Got his gun out. guy could get me in the visceral if I'm not careful. Oh shit, I thought he was gonna do like an explosion thing. Oh. What the hell? Oh, is he not gonna turn into a beast? That is not what I wanted to do. Help. Help. Oh, fire paper. Help. Oh, Hunter's badge. I don't get to fight this thing unless I ate all 3 umbilical cords. Okay, I must have read something wrong. Oh, okay. So I guess the game just ends from there.
And so, the hunt begins again.
So, do I get to play the new game plus or not? Not that I'm going to be playing the new game plus at all. Oh. I kind of skipped the ending credits, but whatever. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Good. All signed and sealed.
What happened?
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
They literally just
Whatever
start a new
happens,
game.
You may think it all a mere bad dream.
I guess we'll find out if I still have all my items. I don't know. Well, we already seen this stuff, so we'll go ahead and... Oh, shit. Okay, let's go ahead and exit out of here. Just to see if it lets us start a new game plus, or if that's just how it starts. Thing is, I don't know. And I will be playing the new game plus because obviously I want to. Well, if I start a new game, I guess I don't know. The thing is, like, I want to play this game again because I want to be able to do things differently. Like, for one, not send everybody to the freaking. I don't want to send everyone to the freaking to their deaths in the clinic. Well, let's see. Let's see if the game's harder to play. So it looks like I still... Do I still have all my... let's see what I have. I have everything. I don't have any of the keys, of course. I still... Oh, that's for a ritual. Alright. Do I have my chalice? I still have my chalice. Is there any new information? No. To tell you the truth, I don't know if it started the new game plus or what. I don't know how it's supposed to start off. Let's go see what's that chick and at the top of the clinic. Oh, this door is open. Or did I just come? No, I just came from there. Is that usually closed? Oh, you know what? Okay, so that's where I wake up. It's in her clinic. I never noticed that. So then later on that will be closed again. Honestly guys, I don't know if it started the new game plus or not. It seems like this time around will be easier. I mean, I hear you get to keep all your items anyway. So I don't know how much harder it will be. Or how much more you get to level up your stuff if you're only still... I still have 99 insight. Honestly, like, even if I wasn't playing the new game plus and just playing the original, at least I'll be able to do things differently. And it'd probably be much faster to get through this game. Oh, that guy does seem a little tougher because it shouldn't have taken 3 hits to kill him. It should have only taken 1 hit to kill him. It shouldn't take... Yeah, it should definitely just take 1 hit to kill all these guys. With my powers and everything. I'm just gonna run through for a little bit then. So I guess why I'm kind of running through this, I could kind of tell you guys my plans for the next,
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
my buddy's back.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place...
I told him the same thing, buddy.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yarnum, normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum, you'll deep within. I haven't. That's your.
That's my old buddy there. So while this is all going through its routine, I want to talk about my next game here. So I'm thinking about playing something called Dark Wood, which is a horror game of a top view perspective, kind of like if you ever played Loaded or Reloaded. Yeah, I don't really care about any of these things right now. We could go with the Blunderbuss. And the axe handle. I'm not going to be using any of that.
Aha. Welcome to the hunt. I am your shoulder. Just go out, you know.
So that boss fight was way too easy. Alright. This is still active. Cool. I bet this gate is closed again. Yep. Any of our old locations still open? What about the DLC? No, but this is still active. Oh, they actually have Blood Rock for 60. Yeesh. I'm really gonna pay 60 for fucking... And they give you a lot of the old hunter's garb. Alright, let me see what this badge does. The hunter's badge, crafted in Garmin's time, has no particular purpose except perhaps to assist in romanticizing about the past. The badge was a special privilege for the hunters of the past and should not be dishonored. It should be left in peace unless one is truly prepared to assume the will of those gone before. Alright, let's just kind of go through the motions as quick as possible, see what happens. I mean, all the fear's out of me now. I'm fighting anything new. There's nothing new I can fight unless the Game Plus has something new to add to it. shit, that guy died from one hit. This is almost what my ass. I'll whoop this guy's ass real quick. I wonder if he's tougher. Oh shit. He kind of put some fear into me there. Surprisingly, man, it's been so long since I've started from the beginning. I can't remember where all the little hidden items are. Can you open this gate? Yeah. Did I already kill these guys? Oh, that's right. Because I went back to the hunter stream. Look at that, it takes 3 hits to kill this guy. So it must be in a new game plus because it should have just taken, if it wasn't, it would have just taken me one hit to kill that guy. I like this outfit because it makes me feel like I'm wearing a Vampire Hunter D outfit. Okay, so the new games I'm thinking about playing is either Darkwood, which is a game I'll be purchasing possibly tonight. Because I thought about purchasing oh, what was I thinking about? I thought about purchasing. Why can't I think of the name? BioShock. BioShock Remastered. Now I have the BioShock collection. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, it's just the background noise in the back. It's kind of throwing me off right now. Because I know if I can hear it with my headphones on, then you guys can hear it over the mic. Well, she does that on purpose. She really does that on purpose. Because she knows I'm recording and I'm doing streaming. And she knows how much I hate it. It's a way for her to get attention. Even if it is just for me to go into the other room just to close the door for like 10 seconds. Sorry. I'm probably gonna end up getting killed here because I'm fucking distracted right now. Alright, so I'm thinking about getting BioShock remastered. Because I hear that you... Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I've been trying to look it up, trying to find it on YouTube, that you can't stream the BioShock collection, right? But that you can stream the just regular BioShock. Now, I don't know if that's on Twitch or if you can stream it live on YouTube. So if I purchase this game and I didn't have a full week of work this week, I missed a day, so that's already gonna cripple me, right? So I mean, just wasting $8 on a game that I basically already have just so I could try to stream it, and a game that I played multiple times. That, I mean, like, it's one of my favorite games of all times, which is why I want to stream it. I normally only stream games that I haven't played on here. But streaming BioShock and just kind of showing the way I play BioShock. I've never watched anyone else play the game, so I don't know. I don't really know how people will play the game or whatever. I just know how I play the game, and I figure people might find it interesting how I play BioShock. Why is this fucking dog barking? Hold on, let me go close this door. Alright, I have to go close that damn door. Even though she knows I'm in here streaming, she knows better. So, for me to purchase BioShock, right? Let's say that I purchased this game that I already have, right, with the BioShock collection, and I'm still unable to stream it. Like, it's gonna be heartbreaking. Because not only am I wasting money on it, right? The fact that I can't even stream a game that I extremely love, because at this point I'm so addicted to streaming my games that I really don't even, like, the whole reason I don't play my Nintendo is because I can't stream. I can't stream on it. Like, I want to play my Nintendo all the time, but I can't stream any of my games on it. Now I can save my games and like upload them onto Facebook or something like that, like I used to back in the day, and just stream clips after clip after clip. I think you could stream like up to 3 minutes of clips or something like that. It just kind of, so it's like taking a big risk, you know, especially like when I'm broke and shit. Like, I could be spending $7 on food. Like, I mean, that could still give me a good chunk of food to last me for like 2 to 3 days. Like, you know, bread and other stuff. I could be spending like essentially like $8 or whatever. Almost $10. Or I could just, you know, get this new game, Dark Wood, I've never played before. It looks like an interesting game. And just stream a whole new game, right? So I'm kind of torn. So, but it's either gonna be between Dark Wood, Resident Evil 7. Now, and then I'm torn between that too, because I want to stream Resident Evil 2. Because I did stream Resident Evil 2 with Leon, and I beat the game with Leon. It was grueling. Right, it was damn grueling for me to stream. Like, I had like over 1,000 saves, because I was like saving every second I could get. So I could stream Resident Evil 2, But in order for me to stream Resident Evil 2, I want like my full gaming experience on there, so I will have to play with Leon again and beat it again with Leon, just so I could be able to play the scenario B part with Claire, and then play the scenario A part with Claire, and play the scenario B part with Leon, and then maybe some of the adaptive game parts in that. Now, I originally streamed that on Twitch, and I was gonna upload those games onto my YouTube, except there was one part where I forgot to highlight like one of my gameplays, and that gameplay took a huge chunk out of my videos. So there was like a huge gap between my game from what I highlighted. Just like I either waited too long, or I think what happened was at the time I was using my laptop without a Ethernet cable. This is, I have an attachment that allows me to use an Ethernet cable on my laptop now, and it gives me good Wi-Fi. But at the time, I didn't have that Ethernet cable attachment. And what would happen whenever I would go into Twitch, I would always get kicked off my Wi-Fi like every 5 seconds. So it made uploading videos extremely difficult to do. To highlight my videos and then to export those videos from my Twitch into my YouTube. Like, it made it extremely difficult to do. Something that takes like no more than a 3-minute process would take over 10 to 20 minutes. And then I would have multiple like highlights and uploads and all this other stuff, and it was weird because then I would have to like delete it and re-highlight it and re-save it and re-edit, and it was just a grueling thing. And in the process of doing that, I think I either deleted one of my sections of gameplay, or I just didn't highlight it soon enough, and I missed out on the 7-day window to get it highlighted. Whichever it was, by the time I went to go upload my full gaming experience for Leon's A scenario to get that exported onto my YouTube, there was a whole section of gaming missing. So then I just deleted the whole freaking process. And this happened with so many games that I played, where I would have a section missing out of my game just because I couldn't get it highlighted soon enough. Even though and what it was is that, shit, sorry, I keep pausing in my talking because I have an eyelash stuck in my eye. Ugh, I hate eyelashes in the eye, man. But this happened with so many games that I played. I had Battlefront 1 and I think Battlefront 4 and 5 or something like that. I played all these games, and I would miss a good chunk portion of the game. One of the games that I had this happen to, that really broke my heart, was Red Dead Redemption, where I had a 10-hour gaming session. Right, and I had been playing from I think I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had been playing a good 10 hours, man, non-stop, just playing Red Dead Redemption, right? Taking a break here and there to use the bathroom and to eat food or whatever, and then getting right back on the game, a good 10-hour session of playing this game. And I remember, I think it was I only had one more day to get it highlighted so I could save it into my archives on my Twitch account, and I just could not do it because the game. And what I was trying to do is I could have had it highlighted. What I was trying to do is go to the game and get it edited for all the pauses I had in the game, which, I mean, even a 10-hour gameplay, that should have taken me no more than 5 minutes to go through the areas of the game where I had long pauses, and just edit those little pauses out. But for, like I said, my laptop at the time without the Ethernet cable, it's a grueling process, because literally when I say I would get logged off my Wi-Fi every 5 seconds, I would go click on a video, get kicked off my Wi-Fi. Have to go back and turn my Wi-Fi back on, which would take up to like 2 minutes sometimes just for it to kick back on, right? Go back into my Twitch account, praying to God that I didn't get kicked off the Wi-Fi, and then click on the video itself, and just clicking on the video, get kicked off the Wi-Fi. And then by chance, once I did, be able to click on a video and then get to the editing process or whatever, you know, which you have to kind of go to the editing process for you to highlight the video. I would get kicked off the Wi-Fi again, and this would happen multiple times. I mean, like, the process was so freaking grueling, man. Like, just to highlight your video shouldn't take less than 30 seconds. And just to highlight my video at that time on my laptop, like I said, a 10 to 20 minute process just to highlight my video. That's minus the editing process. And I was like so tired. I was upset. I had to get up early in the morning to, you know, get to sleep and so I could get to work in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I got like one more day of doing this now. I think when I did it, I had like 2 days. So I was like, all right, I know what I'll do. I'll come home from work and I'll work on this when I get off of work and just keep working on it until, you know, I finally get it highlighted or whatever. Well, what happened was is that I ended up getting home from work and I didn't even bother highlighting the video because I had totally forgot, you know, like, you know, I come home, got to take out the trash, do the dishes, clean up, feed the dogs, do this, do that. You know, sit down after long days of work. And at this time I was working so far away from my house. I was taking a 3-hour trip on the public transportation to work and 3 hours back home. So I was like literally spending 6 hours a day on public transportation between work and home. So that was a grueling process on itself. I mean, talk about the back pain you get from sitting on a train all fucking day. So by the time I got home, like, I had totally forgot to even, not only that, I think I had like a bad day. Then I came home and had a bad day. And I just forgot about it. And then I remember, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, like, you know, I had woke up, I was like, oh shit, my highlight. And I go and hop on my laptop, and sure enough, like that portion of the video was gone, dude. 10 hours of the games that I've been streaming for no reason, just gone, dude. You know, that's 10 hours of me talking into a mic, 10 hours of me grinding in a game, and all the, I mean, and you know, I still have that gameplay saved or whatever, you know, not the actual stream, but you know, of course, like, my game is still saved, so I can still beat the game, because I never beat Red Dead Redemption 2. But, like, I don't even want to stream it, because if I start streaming it, it's just going to be the end of the game, and you guys aren't going to, so, like, I almost want to start all over, and I don't even have the time to do that. So, that's going to have to be a stream from another time, where I actually have, like, that free time again. You know, if I ever make it as, like, a gamer, where I can actually stream my game, or actually, like, I don't know, like, maybe become a publisher where I could just sit at home writing the stories all the time, and, you know, depending on what, you know, my future entails, you know, and if I do end up playing it again, it just will never be streamed. And I know there have been people who streamed the Red Dead Redemption games, like, since the game came out. You know, there's plenty of streams, but the thing is, it was my stream, man. It was how I played the game. It was how I interacted with NPCs. It was how I leveled up my character, how I got my guns, how I got everything in that game. And all that was just kind of taken away. You know, all the grinding I did, all the hunting I did to sell meat and hunt animals and hunt the legendary animals, and you know, just everything I did in that game was just, I mean, I still have the saved game, but if I start playing it, I won't be able to stream it, you know, because I'll just be streaming towards a point in the game where, you know, nobody would know what actions I took to get there. And especially if I really get like major viewers, like when I watch people play their video games, man, and they're playing a game, like I'll spend days watching them play a game until they beat it and just be satisfied with their gameplay. Like if it's 5 hours long, you know, like I don't care. I'm gonna watch it and take, you know, take portions of my day to watch that 5 to 6 hour game stream until it's complete, you know, and I'll be satisfied with just watching the game, especially like people who stream their games from like PC games only. The games that I know I will probably never play because I don't have a computer like that, a gaming computer. I love watching those type of streams because I know they're playing games I will never play, and the only way I'm going to get that experience of experiencing that game is by watching somebody else play that game, you know. And that's kind of how I view my gameplay. Like somebody's probably going to get like the only experience of the way I play a game through me. So if I get like, you know, true followers and true fans of my content, then I'm sure they would like, you know, they would probably appreciate like a good 10-hour video of my game, if that makes any sense. Do you know when I originally played this game? Do you know how long it would take me just to get to this part of the game? Wow, I actually died. I'm surprised. But you know how long it would take me just to get to this part of the game when I first played? Like, I mean, it would take everything I had, like all my health, all my bullets. I actually died right there from being stupid. But I'm glad I'm back in here because I need to stock fire paper. So yeah, the game is harder. It is on a Game Plus mode, which is good. Now, I'm not really sure how much more. I probably will play a little bit of this game as time goes by. But I'm gonna... Right now, I'm just kind of waiting for my paycheck to come in so I can purchase this new game. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna get BioShock, because that seems like a huge gamble. And I can't find any video on it that talks about not being able to stream BioShock Remastered. You know, and I keep like typing it in, like can you stream BioShock Remastered by itself? And the most I ever find are people saying like they can't stream the collection. And I found like one video or something, like I think it wasn't even a video, it was on Reddit, where it said you can stream the original remastered version by itself. But that's all it said, and then it say that, you know, streaming it live on YouTube, or if it was YouTube or Twitch. Now, if I can stream it on, like, I believe I can't even stream the remake on Twitch. So if I can stream, now if I can stream the remake on Twitch, I'll just do it that way and then export my videos onto YouTube that way. If that's the only decision I can do. But I'm hoping I can stream it live on YouTube, because that's what I really want to do. I seem like I get more viewers on YouTube than I do on Twitch. Like, the most I've ever gotten on Twitch are viewers who are usually trying to like rent my server, or they're trying to rent me their services. Like, oh hey, do you need me to set up your Twitch account and blah blah blah? I can make it so you get more viewers and set up your background and this and that and your profile, something like that. And it's always there's always somebody telling me to go check out their work on Discord. Like, check out my work on Discord and you'll find this and that and blah blah blah. And that's usually, like, that's the most I've ever gotten on Twitch. And that was around when I was playing my Red Dead Redemption stream. I think Red Dead Redemption was like the last stream that I had that was, no. That would be... That would actually be Chernobyl. Chernobyl was one of the last streams I had on Twitch. Which I'm thinking of continuing that on Twitch, since I've already started on Twitch. And a lot of my Chernobyl stream that's on YouTube has been exported from Twitch onto my YouTube channel, and I really don't want my the rest of my Chernobyl Light. I guess I could make a playlist, which is something I'm still considering doing, but that wouldn't be actually on my YouTube channel. But if I get true followers, true viewers who, you know, appreciate my content, I'm pretty sure they will go into my playlist and actually look up to see what I have in my playlist. And actually will want to watch that, watch those, the list of games I have on my playlist, rather than... I mean, by this time, if you got people who are into games and like watching gaming content, they're most likely gonna go to your playlist. I do that with a lot of my a lot of the YouTubers I follow who have gaming content, because I know there are people out there who have lives. I know there are people out there who have live streams. I know there are people out there who have live streams that aren't on their gaming channel, and they won't always put their sorry, I'm kind of tongue-tied right now, or have a brain fog. They won't always convert their live stream to their gaming channel. you know, they'll just leave their live streams or their live streams. Unless they're doing like the voiceover. You know, I know some people do, and I know it's possible, I know some people do convert their live into their gaming channel with voiceovers and all that, because I'll literally see them like upload new videos onto their gaming channel, and it would just be clips of their, you know, an edited version of their live stream on their gaming channel. But I also do know that people they hire people to help them do the work. Why is there already one of these here? There's not a boss fight nearby, is there? Really? I'm not gonna summon that dude right now. Oh no, I never go that way. Never. Can I actually talk to the little girl right now? Oh no, you have to wait till you go on the other side. That's right. You can actually hear her playing with the music box. Oh, that's crazy. So, at this point, I really don't know what to do. What game I'm gonna play next? Like I said, it might just be Resident Evil 7 and just play a whole new game. It might be Resident Evil 2. Like I said, if I do play Resident Evil 2, that first portion of the Leon's... The first portion of the game I played with Leon is going to be part of the game that I already played and beat. But then playing Claire's portion of the game will be totally new experience for me. And the only reason I don't want to just start off with Claire's portion of the game is I would want my full gaming experience to be put on stream. You know, saved on stream for people to view. So that's kind of why. That's kind of why I don't want I don't want to just start off with playing Claire's Scenario B portion of the game. Shit. Well, what's the plan on playing? Get into this portion of the game until later. But here I am. Dude, I bet these monsters are gonna be tough. Was there anything else you could grab from down here? Man, it's been so long since I've been in this area of the game. As many times as I've played this area of the game, it just seems like it's been forever since I've been down here. I mean, for the longest time, this was like my, this was pretty much my grinding area. Where I would grind on my blood souls, my blood echoes, and, you know, to get my blood shards. I guess I could open the gate. You know, the crows aren't the hardest things to fight in this whole game. They're highly annoying. It's crazy how comfortable I am playing this game now.
Brett, you're trying to prove heavens up.
Oh, I guess I'm here.
Who are you? I don't know your voice. Are you a hunter? It's really look for Daddy never came back from home all alone. Really? It's so... Oh, and if you find my mum, it plays one of Dad, and when Daddy Mum says...
So one thing I didn't do in this game, in my last playthrough, was talk to this lady, and really, for one, I think I just kind of brushed off what she was saying, because almost everybody in this game kind of speaks in riddles and shit, and you don't really know what anyone's talking about when you first play this game.
Well, if you once had got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me. You so what, Livy? Are you going to tell? Go on.
I couldn't remember if she gives you anything or not. I think it's after you find her a safe place to go. Is this shooting at me? He is, son of a bitch. Alright, so the one thing I didn't do first playing this game is that I didn't really listen to this chicken and pay attention to her missions. So it seems like I missed out on a lot of her missions, which I don't plan to do this next playthrough.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider. What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Trying to get this thing out of my way so I can actually talk to this person again. Alright, there we go.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Alright, so I think it's after you kill Father Gilgamesh or whatever the hell his name is that you can actually kind of do her portion of the mission, which I didn't really get earlier in the game. Alright, so let's go do this boss fight. Let's kill this asshole. This was a good place for farming blood echoes and blood shards, especially when this area was like super new to me. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to actually do this boss fight up for the on the first try. I remember when I very first played this game and actually finally did get to the boss fight. Oh man. For one, I ran past all the huge monsters and shit. Then when I was finally like, I can't remember if I just ran past the monsters or if I actually like beat them. Let's go open this gate too. Isn't there like or you just push the gate open? I don't know why I can't just, you could have just pulled the gate open from the other side before, but You know, that's how games are. Okay, alright. I can finally take on these wolves. Apparently not. I can't take on those wolves, but man, they've always been a pain in the ass, and now they're even stronger. I'm not sure how much I could level up my character. If they let you level up your character past 99 on the new plus, because of the fact that I almost got it leveled up all the way to the first playthrough, I'm not sure how much you can level them up on a new playthrough. Because I remember, I think I was talking to my buddy about, oh, that opens from the other side. I think I was talking to my buddy about, we're gonna do these wolves the way I normally did it. I was talking to my buddy about, oh shit. My bad, buddy. I was talking to my buddy about, oh, what is that game? Elder Ring. And I remember telling him, like, oh man, my character is almost up to like level 99. You know, I was like barely into the game, and I still had, I think I got my character up to like level 60 or something like that. And I was telling my buddy, I'm like, man, how far can you level up your character? Because I'm almost at level 99, and my character is almost all the way to the end. You know, because I'm used to like playing Final Fantasy and like other RPGs where basically you level your characters up to about level 99, and then that's it. You know, there is your character can't level up any higher than that. And he had assured me, he was like, oh, don't worry, dude, I thought the same thing, but you can level your character all the way up to the end. You can level up your character all the way up to past 99. Did I kill all the people? Wasn't there somebody else here? Yeah, I did hear that if you go the different route, this dude would actually turn around. Where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna go fight the boss here. Alright, let's see if I can beat this dude on my first outing. Plus, I have like so much. I have way more stuff than I did the last time I fought this dude. And then I most likely will end my stream here. Let me check my phone real quick. My paycheck should be in by now. We'll see if I'm purchasing this new game. Now I might get both games, I'm not sure. Yeah, my paycheck's in by now. It's already midnight. I'm still not falling for that shit, since everybody's stronger. Not that I'm afraid of this guy, but trying to attack this dude with those birds attack me at the same time usually results in death for me. Birds are always kind of a tough kill sometimes when you're not using alright. So I don't know how much harder this dude's gonna be. Let's go ahead and equip the This was by far one of the most strangest boss fights that I've ever fought in any game, simply because of the way this dude shows up and you just start fighting him. When you play games like Final Fantasy VII, you kind of have like an introduction, and in this game you just like right off the bat just fighting this creature, you know, it just comes from a mountain, and the fact that it's like a boss fight too, you know. Yeah, my boss fighting experiences have gotten way better, and I think too when you're first playing this type of game, it's mostly just the fear factor element of it, you know. Because I mean, it's a grueling sight to see. It's like this big ass bird just hopping over a mountain, and you're just kind of stuck in a fight. You try to run back, and the door is sealed. You know, you're like, oh, maybe I'll come fight this guy later. But then, you're like, no, you're forced to fight this guy. You're here now. Now you have to fight this guy. That was a lot easier than my previous playthroughs. Of course, I can't get any pebbles because I never use them, and I'm full of those right now. I think I might have left something up there on that before that fall there. But. Was there something on one of the beams here? I can't remember. I think these guys are like the third hardest things to fight in this game. I'll be waiting for you. You You gonna climb up that ladder? I thought they climb up the ladder. I thought there was something that you could grab off a beam. Nope. You didn't know about that one, did you? Seems like the life is being this crawling corpse, rotting corpse for eternity. I swear, man, these people are freaking crazy. Did they not see what happened to the other citizens in their town before? Like, did they all just get together on one big banquet and drink the blood all at the same time, or did they not see the effects? But then again, I guess that happens with heroin addicts in our lifetime, right? They know what's gonna happen if they start shooting heroin, and they're like, yeah, you know what, I think my life's gonna be different. I think I might turn into Superman if I start shooting heroin. And then next thing you know, well, they're just a crawling corpse in a muck. Like every other person. I don't know what's up here, but I'm just gonna go come up here and check. I can't remember what the hell was up here. Come on, pal. I'm ready to fight you in here and out there. Oh shit, you did some cheating shit. Let's get that guy out of the way, come on. Yeah, I can also do some cheating shit, pal. Give me that. Oh, you guys like shooting at people, huh? I could shoot stuff out of my eyes. God. I just, you know, I think I kind of wish I had never played this game now, just so I could have the experience of everything being so fresh and new, and that sense of fear, being back. Because I'll never be able to have that again playing this game, you know? I'll never be able to have that again. Oh no, we don't want to go that way. Well, I guess in this playthrough, we'll just kind of level up all of my, all the weapons that I never use. I guess we could jump down there and take care of that shit. Oh, that's a salt spear. I hear the salt spear is pretty good though. A lot of people prefer the salt spear. Alright, let's go meet Father Delgamish or whatever. And then that's where that is where we will stop our game for a time being. Huh. Alright, time to get to take this thing. You guys wanna jump down or what? Alright, time to get like so much easier not to waste time by doing that. Shoving my fist up your ass. I mean, it's like no way anyone should go, any creature should go by that means, but I mean, it's kind of the cards were dealt sometimes. Now let's see if I can beat this guy on the first try. I mean, I don't mind having that on, since that just kind of provides. I do need the. That's not what I was going for there. Music box. Actually, let's put the music box here. We'll put our slug buddy here. Then everything else can just stay on. Should be able to get another blood vial from these two guys over here. Holy shit. Damn, dude. Almost bought the farm right there. I want to go try to get another blood vial to fucking almost dying. Alright, alright, let's see if I can get this. there somebody with me in that fight? Who the hell was shooting at that dude? So anyways, I watched the video before where it shows where the fuck am I? Oh, it shows somebody basically using that trick or something like that, and then the dude would just basically jump off the cliff or something like that. Which I tried to cheat my way out to something easy. I'm not gonna fight all these people. The old me wouldn't gone through the whole process of trying to kill everybody to get as much blood echoes as much as possible. And before getting into the final boss, so I can try to level up or whatever, but I'm trying to get this done. I think I have what it takes to actually beat this game. None of these dudes got killed by that. Let's see if I can pull it off this time. Let's not try to get killed this time on this part. I did whoop my ass the last time. I'm not gonna try to fight this guy again. At least not right now, man. Because it's time for me to purchase the games that I need to purchase for my next playthrough. And I need to, for one, I need to decide what's going to be my next game I'm going to play. Because I thought about doing Cyberpunk 2077, but it looks like they're coming out with a couple new DLCs. I'm still waiting for Days In, the updated PS5 version to come out, which that will be out in a couple days here. And I've been wanting to play that game again. That's also a Game Plus, new Game Plus mode that I've been wanting to do. So playing that new Game Plus mode in a PS5 version, I think that would be pretty sick. Seeing how much is how the graphics have improved and everything. And I love that game. I love that game. It kind of reminds me of like a zombie version of Red Dead. The way the motorcycle works and everything, and just the way you explore, hunt animals. But it's like in a more modern scenario, apocalyptic world type scenario. I love Days In, and I've been wanting to play it. It was one of the first games I got when I got my PS4 back in 2020, and one of the first, well, like one of the only games I beat on my PS4 on all the games I played, because it was like that compelling and story driven. And then I basically never played it again. So playing it a second time through, in an updated format will be pretty damn kick-ass. Like I said, I got Resident Evil 7, which I've never played. I know there's a bunch of streams on that, a bunch of gameplays on that. So I think Darkwood is something that maybe too many people haven't played. I don't know. At this point, there's probably a million streams on a million different games. So at this point, it's just kind of me just finding my audience and, you know, just playing games and just praying that something actually, you know, collects multiple viewers. With that being said, guys, I think I'm done with Bloodborne for a while. I probably will play like a little bit more, just to be, like I said, I don't know how much more of this game I'm going to play as far as the new Game Plus version. Father Gilgamesh is probably whatever the dude's name is. He's probably like the hardest character I've ever fought on this whole game. Well, let's see. You know what? Let's go. Give it one more try. Since it doesn't take long to get there. Like I said, normally if I was playing this, I would have been going through basically killing every villager and monster on the way to him in order to try to level up and everything, which is not the case with me playing this game, playing this round. I'm definitely not going to have him transform to the beast right away, so the music box will save that for the beast fight. You know what? I actually thought that attacked multiple enemies. we're just gonna try to beat him normal. This is what happens when you find out like some kind of glitch or something, or some fast, easy way to beat somebody, and it doesn't work for you. Because then you're just left retrying the easy way rather than just beating them the... That's the second time I failed on the visceral. But what I will do is I will play this fight out like I would any other boss fight. That's bullshit, dude. That is bullshit. I've never seen it take that long between a visceral attack and letting me attack that monster again. Attacking the next monster. Like, he had time to fully wind up, and by the time I got on my visceral, he was able to attack me. That is bullshit. Okay, so we're gonna play this my way. Right, Beast Blood, Electric.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Let's get out of the... No. Oh, son of a bitch. Motherfucker. I had a fucking mosquito or a moth or whatever fly into my fucking face as soon as, towards the end there when I was trying to run away, and I kept, I took my hands off the controller for a little bit and fucking swatted away. Oh, fuck, dude. Flying. This is why I have a bug zapper in my house. Oh, son of a bitch. Get away from me, dude. What the fuck? Go towards the bug zapper. Why are you flying towards me? Almost had me break my headphones. Come on, dude. Fucking thing is pissing me the fuck off right now. Alright, let's see what I got. During the boss fight. I'm gonna fucking kill this thing, dude. It's too big to be a mosquito. If I was a mosquito, I'd really be flipping out. I hate mosquitoes, man. head every 5 seconds. Ugh. I wouldn't say I have a phobia of bugs, but I definitely have a... Or if I know like one lands on me and I don't kill it, then it feels like it's landing on me like every 5 seconds. The same with ants. If the ant lands on me, like it's multiple ants are crawling on me. I'll be back. I gotta get chapstick. My lips are chapped. my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Um, so I just took a whole cocktail of medicines. Um, my doctor gave me a muscle relaxer and an anti-inflammatory. This is supposed to possibly help with my pinched sciatic nerve, because my sciatic pain has been so bad lately that when I wake up in the morning, I'm barely able to walk. And just now going to I went to go grab chapstick, but I went to go use the bathroom as well. Just now, I was like barely able to walk down the hallway with this pain. So I just decided to crack into this, the muscle relaxers and the anti-inflammatory as well. Take 2 of my gabapentins, which I hope this helps with. The gabapentin doesn't do anything by itself. The gabapentin I take for my fucking fly, dude. This moth or whatever is flying around. It's like, oh yes, fly into the bug zapper. Fly into the bug zapper. I have a bug zapper that I keep plugged inside the house because my girl loves to keep the back door open so her dogs could come in and go out freely to go use the bathroom, because she doesn't want to potty train them. She feels it's too much work to potty train the dogs, so that it's best to leave the door wide open, which is bad for, anyone. I mean, thank God they have the alleys locked off now because of the amount of homeless people. But anyone could just come in through the back door as they please, kill the dogs. The dogs, even though they bark a lot, I mean, we don't even get up when the dogs are barking because, like, there's so many dogs in the neighborhood. As soon as they hear one dog barking in the neighborhood, they run out the back door to go like have a barking match with the dogs in the neighborhood. So you wouldn't really be able to tell if they were barking at somebody in the backyard, or if they were just barking at the dogs in the neighborhood. Not only that, but they're not the most vicious dogs, so they wouldn't really attack a stranger. They would just kind of run. So basically, like, anyone would just be able to come in and freaking attack us. Not to mention, there's a kid in the house, so like if something were, God forbid, I'm just saying, build up your security defense as best as possible. Lock doors. When an intruder comes in through all your security barriers, then that's when your dog should be, hopefully fighting to protect you while you're like getting the pistol ready and some knives or something, or some weapons while calling 911. You know what I mean? But she totally bypasses the whole lock, and she'll get mad at me for not locking the front door. But yeah, she has like a whole back door, because sometimes I'll be going to work and I'll, running late, can't like find my keys or whatever to lock the front door. So I'll just like lock the bottom lock or something or whatever. And then she'll be like, oh, you forgot to lock the front door when you left to work. But it's like, yeah, you have a whole back door that's just like completely wide open. But she likes to leave the back door wide open. And then, any critter, this is Arizona. You got snakes, you got all kinds of critters. We get the big Palo Verde beetles that just walk into the house. God knows what else. Today you have like flies, your house flies. You have your like horse flies. You have moths and everything else that just fly in freely because the door is just wide open. And then she gets mad at me for plugging in a bug zapper in the house because one of her dogs is like skittish on everything, and she's afraid that it scares her dogs. Like it scares one of the dogs to have the bug zapper plugged in. I'm like, this is like, hey, I mean, this is your house. You want to have the door wide open or whatever, but I'm gonna plug in a fucking bug zapper because I ordered it for this specific reason. Because like I don't like to deal with mosquitoes, and I don't like to deal with flies flying all around the house. For one, I'm playing, I'm playing a video game. I got the only like source in the house on right now. So then, like me sitting close to the TV, I just got bugs flying all around my face. So which is why I plugged the bug zapper right up, next to the TV. So this way, at least I have like some kind of defense against these damn bugs instead of like chasing them around the house and try to kill them with a fly swatter or whatever. Or hoping a mosquito lands on me and that I can actually like catch it right when it lands on me and kill it before it has a chance to attack me or whatever. You know what? I still don't know. Oh, I remember what that does. Okay, never mind. But it just, she gets so upset about some things, and it's like, but it's like, yo, if that's the action you want to take, if you don't have the capacity to train your dogs, especially with her being a dog person, if you don't have a capacity to potty train your dogs, which to me is by far the easiest training that you could do. Like, right, your dog has to use the bathroom, they yelp or whatever, scratch at the door to let you know they have to go use the bathroom. You give them certain hours of the day to, you take them on a walk or let them out first thing in the morning, because every living animal has to use the bathroom when they first wake up. If you have to go to work, you have them use the bathroom before you go to work, and then you come home, let them use the bathroom, right? Take them for a walk or however, you open your door, and then you do that like 2 more times before bed, and then like right before you go to sleep, like right before you hop into bed, you make sure they go out to the restroom. And you keep that routine up forever, as long as you have the animal, basically. Alright, there's two things I'm gonna do right before I turn this off. One, I'm gonna go to the clinic and talk to homegirl at the clinic, but I am not sending anybody to her freaking clinic. Except maybe the one beast guy. The dude that likes to murder people. Maybe I'll send him to the clinic. Did I? Oh, I think you get that. Did you get that from up here? That. Wait, don't you get that chick's red roach from? Where the hell am I? Oh, it's down here. So I'm gonna go to the cathedral and send a little girl to the cathedral. I'm gonna go to the clinic and talk to that chick to get the item. I think she gives you something the first time you talk to her. And then after that, I'm sending nobody to her. And then after I send a little girl to the cathedral, I'm gonna travel back to the cathedral so I can finally meet her and apologize to her for sending her to the clinic the first time and having her transform into a beast. Because that was horseshit, man. Then also I'm gonna go talk to, what's her name? The hunter, to see if
Wait, yeah, Tenenfield Spirit. I know,
okay. Honestly, I should have purchased the games right now and then downloaded them. That way, by the time I was done playing this, I would have had them already downloaded. It shouldn't take too long for them to download. Let me go do that right now. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I have those games downloading right now.
This was once a workshop where hunters... We don't have it. You're welcome to use even the dog.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Lafonia's whatever. I can never remember how to say her name. First sick room. I might send that thief. I forgot what they call him, like the thief or the beggar. The guy that basically killed the old lady in my last stream.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Your suit. Then tell them to well. If you can please. If you find you please.
Yeah, I am no longer sending them to you, lady. It was heartbreaking the last time I found out that you were doing experiments and fucking... You killed that little girl. No. I'm gonna go get that little girl and send her to her safe place. And the old lady. Hey, buddy. This is like one of my best friends here in the whole freaking game.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
Thanks,
I make
pal.
no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Unfortunately, you didn't die as a human, buddy. I wish you would, but... where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna go see the little girl. Okay. I guess we could go this way. Because it's the little girl and then the old lady, right? I guess she's really not a... Is it the old lady? Yeah, it's the old lady. Let's just whip out all the stops here. Oh, you know what? But I want to see something real quick. Well, I want to try that too. Did I kill this guy?
And you that out? Well, sorry, but I'll trot along with...
Yeah, all you guys are gonna die. People notice me if I'm like this? Oh, they will. Or the dude with the gun did. Was there somebody else? Yeah, this guy. You just tell me attacking your friends and didn't do shit about it, huh? Alright, let's send the little girl. Send the little girl home, dude.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still come. Oh, okay. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out, waiting for me to come. What do you think?
The chapel.
Yes, okay. Thank you. I love you all.
Let's send this old lady home. Old lady, I'll make sure you don't get killed this time. What happened to my volume?
Well, what do you know? An axe. Well, don't you have work? Go slit some...
Alright, let's see what this chick has to say this time.
What are you still doing? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
What is this called? Make contact. I gotta figure out how to use that correctly. Okay, so we're here. Let's go to the hunter stream. And then from here, we're gonna go to... I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what I wanted to do. Oh, where Father, what's his name, freaking died.
And you will twin. Very well, let
I don't even think I have enough. I don't have enough, lady.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Well, I guess we can sell these
Welcome.
dog
What is it?
clothing finally.
Farewell, good hunter.
Because it didn't do me any good to save any of these, so.
Welcome.
I still don't think I have enough.
Very well, let me.
Nope.
Farewell.
Alright, so now we're gonna go into the box here and grab everything that we need. Holy shit. Do I still? This one must have gotten used. Hold on. Does my weapon still have that on there? Yeah, I still have it on there. I wonder if you get a stronger version of that now that it's on a Game Plus. Let's see. So I have this. Actually, let's see if I can give it to the little girl. Oh yeah, I want to stock up on fire paper and stuff. I used all my poison blades. Nope, I got that. So let's see if this hunter actually comes back. Because I missed that the last time. I'm not really sure when you're supposed to fight this guy. Okay, he's not here. I'll have to do some research to find out. Because there's a lot of things I want to do differently in this game. But finally, we're going to go meet this little girl. I wonder if that actually works. Where's the little girl? Dude, did I accidentally go to the church?
Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this. Well, I'd rather see her alive, any.
Oh my god, please tell me I did not send the little girl today.
Oh no, what do you think I am? What's that? This up, blood. Don't you come near me.
For the love of God, where's the little girl? Oh, fucking fly. Where is the little girl? Oh god, please tell me I did not send her to the fucking... I didn't send her to the fucking, what's her name's, to the clinic today. Holy shit. For the love of God, please tell me I didn't send her to the clinic.
Oh, hello. You find any survivors? Tell anyone. I will take. They're in your...
What the fuck? Where's the little girl? What the fuck? Oh hell no, dude. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Alright, Dark Wood is ready to play. That was a fast download. Wait, hold on, dude. I have to find this little girl. Where the hell is she? Oh, that's what gives me the frenzy. Hold on, I just found something here in this strategy guide. Hold on. Trying to find. Will she be part of the NPCs? I'm gonna have to just go to the strategy walkthrough. I'm trying to find out what the hell happened to this little girl, dude. I can't seem to find the walkthrough. Here we go, guides, guides and walkthrough. Hold on, side quest list, okay. At the first lantern, talk to Gilbert. Who's Gilbert? Oh, that dude. Okay. Young Yarnum girl. Okay, let me see. So after kill the spider, she will ask you to find her younger sister, who has a white ribbon. Turn in the red messenger ribbon. Walk away from the window and past the gate will trigger a dialogue of her sister talking to herself. Reload the area and go down the ladder at the window to find white ribbon. White messenger ribbon. So, like, no matter what, she dies. I'm guessing it's what this is telling me. If you don't give her the brooch and have her visit the Odin Chapel about it being safe, a safe haven, you can tell her to go there for safety. If you choose the chapel, the blood-soaked ribbon will still appear on the pig. Her older sister will appear in the window after you either gave the brooch or told her about the chapel to have killed Rom the vicious spider. She will ask you to find her younger sister who has a white ribbon. Turn in the red messenger. Turn in the red messenger ribbon. Walk away from her window and past the gate will trigger a dialogue with her sister. She will ask you to find her younger sister who has a white ribbon. Alright, I'm gonna have to like remember all this shit for this next playthrough. But hey, so it seems like my new... Actually, let's go find this red ribbon. Let's go to the sewer real quick. What's the fastest way to get to the sewer? I guess I can get there pretty quick. Through here. I'm guessing this is the fastest way to get there. I'm not really sure. God! To the pig. That door's not open.
This is a damn
Man, I really wanted... I thought I was gonna meet that little girl this time. Are those wolves following me? Oh, I knew there was something on the beams. Oh shit. That is crazy, like since a fall on the game will still make your guts tickle. I just watched this shit on TV so far. You got to I thought they said the pig would have the red ribbon on him. I remember being fooled about this area. Oh, there it is. Red ribbon messenger. Oh, it's just a messenger, it's not like actual. Alright, and that is gonna conclude our gameplay for today. There is nothing else. So it said if I didn't send her anywhere, she would be found dead here, I guess. Or something like that. Basically, from what I gather, she dies no matter what. Or you could talk to her later and her sister, her younger sister, is gonna send me out on a mission to find her or something like that. And say that she has a white ribbon, and then basically everyone in this town is fudged. But it was never gonna matter what I did. She was always gonna die. But it's better. I don't know if it's better for her to die walking around trying to find her father, her leaving the house, with her being home by herself, or with the clinic lady being turned into an alien. There was never really a good choice, I guess. I guess it was just mostly in what items you're gonna get from completing the mission. But alright guys, I'm gonna log out for tonight. Who knows when I'll be back in playing this game. But you guys were along for the ride for me to play Bloodborne my first time and me actually beating the game. Now I didn't get to fight that second boss, so I don't know what happens if I actually die in the game. Like, I guess if I were to die fighting what's his name, Gilgamesh or whatever the hell that dude's name, Gargamel. I know I'm botching up his name, but I never really took the time to actually read his name, so I don't really care. But I guess if I actually died playing that dude, it probably would have been a different ending than what we got. Me just being, basically it seems like I turned into the wheelchair dude and it was a new hunt. So like I'm basically probably would have, I'm guessing the ending that I got, I turned into the wheelchair dude and I pretty much would have been the old dude setting a hunter on a mission, and giving that hunter a mission to do the same thing that I'm doing and basically fighting a whole slew of beasts and new beasts out there and setting it up for like a second Bloodborne game or something. If they're ever going to make a second Bloodborne game, for like a new hunter's mission and basically run into this whole town, fighting new beasts that arrived or whatever, and new omens and so-called gods, these false gods, and killing them and basically doing what I'm doing now and all for nothing, basically turning yourself into a beast of your own by constantly injecting yourself with blood and stuff like that. Or I mean, I know my character's like a silent character. The only time you ever hear him talk is pretty much when he dies. It's the only time you hear this dude make a sound. Or I would have become like part of a new doll, so to speak. I would have just been in a wheelchair and someone as a doll, because that alien thing, whatever flew down from the moon, or it seemed like it flew down from the moon, put me inside itself, and being in a wheelchair and everything, it seems like I'm kind of catatonic or comatose or whatever, and I would have just been like a new living doll, so to speak. I don't know. That's kind of what I got from it. The hell? Never noticed all the weird ass sounds coming from this place. That must be the people up there that she's been experimenting on. So if I don't send anyone to her clinic, I wonder how many of those aliens we'll find up there later on. But yeah, hey, that's the end of the game. That's the end of my gameplay anyway, at least for a while. I mean, I might come in every now and then and do some shit, to kind of progress in the game. And try to do things differently. Like I said, I want to do things differently, because there's a lot of items I noticed that I missed, and I would like to get those items, you know what I mean? And see what they actually do once you do get all the items. I mean, I'm not trying to get like a platinum trophy or anything. I just want certain things, like if I'm missing out on something, I would like to get those things I'm missing out on. And doing the mission for the one assassin or whatever, I would like to do that mission, and then eventually play the chalice modes in the game as well, and try to fight those bosses, because I hear the chalice have bosses too. that you can fight that have no really direct impact in the game itself, or something like that. As far as from what I kind of read, I don't know, but I am going to be, since I found a strategy guide late in the game, so I'm going to be going more based off the strategy guide and see what's the best option for me the second playthrough, and maybe use some different weapons too. Getting those weapons leveled up and then seeing what kind of damage I could do with those weapons, and trying some new weapons and stuff, and maybe trying out the new guns like the blunderbuss and stuff like that. Um, as long as they don't take too many bullets, because I mean, I only got 20 bullets, and if I use a weapon that shoots like 6 shots for each round, I mean, it doesn't really seem like that's going to be too prosperous for me by far. Even some of the magical attacks I have, they take a lot of bullets. So, unless I have ways of actually regaining those bullets without having to press up to get that shot, I still don't know what the hell that dot at the bottom of my bullets do. Sometimes it has like a yellow, sometimes it's filled in with a yellow marker, but I have no idea what it does. I'm gonna have to check that out too. But yeah, hey guys, God bless. Put God first in your lives. Put Jesus first in your lives. Spend time with the Word, the living Word, the Holy Spirit. Give your time to God. Pray. Have communication with God. Converse with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Make sure you have an open conversation with God. Just tell him what's going on. I talk to God as he's my father, but as my heavenly father. So, anything that, I mean, I could talk to my dad about anything, just about, but with God, you could talk to him about every single thing that's going on in your life. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. And ask him to transform your heart and give you a renewed heart, a renewed mind, a renewed soul. I definitely need to be not practicing, but doing what I preach. So I need to be reading my Bible more, making more time for God. I need to start going to church. I need to find a different job where I can get Sundays off. Because I would like to have Easter Sunday off and spending time with my family and just worshiping the Lord. I'm praying that one day God blesses me to have a family of my own where I can have a foundation, have a household that has its foundation in the Lord, and my family grounded in the foundation of the Lord, as well as myself above all grounded in the Lord. But if there's anyone that I want to go to heaven more than myself, it is all of you. Because what's the point of going to heaven if I don't have everyone that I love there? And every new person that I meet is another person that I love in my life. I've always had this love for people in my heart and my soul, and never knew why until I started reading the Bible. And now I see why I've always had this love in my heart for everyone that I've ever met, and why I've always just had this desire for people to have just something better in their lives. And now I know that that is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is the place for all of us to be together as one, and to have that unity, and for that one thing that better that you want for all the people that you see that are hurting in your life, whether they're loved ones or strangers or the homeless people on the street. There are people who are suffering from lost their children, lost their family members, like that joy that you want people to find in your lives, and that happiness, that forgiveness, for them to be redeemed of that hurt and the injuries, and all that can be found in the kingdom of heaven. And I pray that we're all there someday. But we're not going to get there unless we preach the gospel and the good news of the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of God, the glory of Jesus Christ, the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, the living word, the living bread, the living water, the living life. So I say God bless all of you. I love you all. And thanks for watching my gameplay. Thank you for being here with me, however you're watching, whenever you're watching. Just thank you for being on this journey with me. Even if you're watching these videos like 10 years from now, even if you're watching these videos like tomorrow and I'm no longer here on this earth, but you guys are watching my videos. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And I just thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And for those of you that have been watching my videos and been here supporting me, thank you. God bless all of you. I love you. And like I always say, whatever happens, happens. Stay gold, everyone. Stay gold. See you, Space Cowboy.